Let's look at that. Okay, you're going to look back on this because this is a video, and you're going to see yourself and say, look at what I look like to get how beautiful I am. You can't breathe out of your nose?
Oh, God. You know what I use to breathe out of?
What? What in the heck is that?
Straws. What happens when you breathe in and you get this cold, dry sensation?
Your nose. When you breathe in? That's how you breathe in, by your nose?
When you breathe in, what happens? You dry up?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So I have here in 1s, 2s, and 3s. You know what ingenuity is. You know what ingenuity is.
What do you have over there? You're just sucking on? You're sucking candy?
This is my single.
Yeah. You still bleeding?
A little bit.
Yvette told me that you did fabulous. You came through perfect.
Beautiful. But I found out they can only take me down slowly. They can't bring me down fast because I go into high blood pressure, low blood pressure.
Yeah.
And it all went smoothly, and everybody's very happy with it. Do you see the difference in the chin? You see a chin here?
Uh-huh. I see a little chin. Now you're swollen considerably.
Oh, swollen. Steve, I'm swollen from... Christ, I'm swollen from the crotch to the top of the head.
Why your crotch?
I don't know, maybe something, maybe a knife fell against it or something, I don't know.
So your sheet's going to come off.
Yeah,
Why aren't you listening to any music or anything? I mean, isn't it boring just laying here?
well, this is what I made up for TV. But I can't see it because I've got all this gooky in my eyes.
So you can't see TV? Okay, what's the the plan as far as recuperation? When are you... do you have stitches you have to have taken out?
Oh, yeah. I have staples.
Uh-huh.
And I have stitches.
Where are the stitches there?
Well, there's staples here. Did you see back there?
No, but I can focus in on it. Okay.
And
what about your chin?
Chin here. And I have look at all the stitches I have over here on top of the eyes.
Oh, those are stitches.
Yeah, and I've got stitches underneath here. And I've even got stitches in my ear repair. And my nose is just plain.
You're going to look back on this video and you're going to laugh and say, is that really me?
Oh, God almighty. But I'll tell you, every woman seems to say the same damn thing. If I knew, I would not have done it. I would not have done it.
Are you going to get implants at all?
Kind of implants.
Breast implants?
What the hell am I in for?
No, but do you want any more than that?
Yeah, I'm still growing.
Oh.
This is all me.
Well,
if I want to get bigger, I put a padded bra on. You see what I look like with a padded bra?
Yeah. Can I get you anything from the refrigerator?
No, thank you. I couldn't get anything.
Have you getting a lot of phone calls?
Yeah.
Has Joan seen you?
Oh, no. Joan doesn't even know I'm in.
She what?
Joan doesn't even know I'm in.
Doesn't know you did it?
No. Face. I would have to be able to do something with the beard.
Well, so you were doing electrolysis how often?
Oh, I haven't done electrolysis now in over a year.
So why would the beard show now as opposed to a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Because I haven't taken all the beard off, and I still shave.
Oh, you do?
Oh, sure. I have 4 electric razors that I shave with.
Why 4? Each level?
One does one, and the other does
How
another.
often do you shave?
I shave on the average. I shave every day, and then if I'm going out again, I go over it a little bit.
So electrolysis will actually fully remove all the hair?
Yes.
How long do you have to go?
With some people, you have to go 4 years.
How long have you been going?
About a year and a half. But you know how hairy your grandfather was.
Yeah.
I ended up with hair on my body that I never thought hair grew.
How'd you get rid of it?
Shaving. Now I have no body hair down here whatsoever.
No pubic hair at all?
No, nothing.
Oh, boy. Is this hurting you to talk?
Well, not really.
Because I don't want to, talk
The thing
too
is,
much.
I just can't find any place to put myself, Steve. And
You mean to be comfortable?
I just can't find comfort.
Are you in pain?
Yeah.
Why don't you take a sleeping pill or something?
I have all this to take, and I have a lot of medication here.
But do you need to take anything now?
But I don't want to take advantage of the stuff.
Are you in pain? If you're in pain, that's what it's for.
I'm in
Discomfort?
If I was able to breathe, it would be okay. Now, Wednesday night when I got home from the hospital, around 7 o'clock, I was in big trouble. I couldn't urinate. Now, only one time did I have a problem urinating, when I couldn't pass urine.
Kidney stone.
And this was when I was in Norfolk, Virginia. I almost went to the hospital. So I called the doctor and he said, get into a tub of hot water right away. Which I did.
This was Wednesday night?
Yeah, he said a lot of people, he said people not often, but every now and then people get locked up from this ProScar, or whatever he gave me. So I was out 5 hours. And that scared the living hell out of me. Absolutely living hell out of me. So sure enough, after being in there, I passed a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and I was fine. That scared the living hell out of me.
You sat in a bathtub of hot water?
Yeah. But the way I was all bandaged up, I mean I was bandaged from, I looked like a mummy, which you took off yesterday. But, I mean, I'm getting pains here where I know I'm swollen. I'm swollen all over. And there's just no place for me to put myself.
On your side is not good on your side?
Oh, no, I can't, because if I go on my side, then I pull here, and I pull here, and I pull here. If I go on my other side, then I do that pulling. I've got to stay flat, but at an incline. And after a while, the back of my head starts hurting me. If I could sleep, but I'm not a sleeper. I don't sleep every
Why don't you
night.
take a sleeping pill?
Well, I have them here, too.
What did they give you?
He gave me,
What are they for, your glasses?
No, I can't use glasses. Ambien.
Oh, I was given that.
Is it pretty strong?
Not really.
No?
No.
Because I've got other stuff there.
Yeah.
I've got Valium and everything else in there.
Valium's not for sleeping. Valium is
No, but I've got more stuff here. I've got
what's this contact cement for?
oh, I use that for fixing shoes.
I gotta use something to glue a rubber gasket onto porcelain. Vista. If you were gonna take some rubber, like a rubber gasket, and kind of like just glue it onto an porcelain toilet bowl. But what if it can you come off? Can you peel it off if you need be without it ripping the rubber?
Yeah.
Contact cement?
Yeah.
Where do you get that at? Kmart or something? Or a grocery
Take
store?
that bottle with you.
No, I don't want it. Use your bottle.
I'll get more.
You don't need it right now?
I can always get more.
So you're saying this would go good? I can do it with porcelain, and if I need to take it off, it'll
What are
just
you
peel
gonna
off. Because I'm fixing my toilet and putting a rubber gasket around the flush valve. I mean that thing that goes down with the flapper into the bowl, and I want to, glue one of the rubber gaskets that I got from the plumbing supply place on so it doesn't go, doesn't move. So this would be okay?
Sure.
All right.
But I mean, you're gonna have to get all the water out of there first.
No, it's dry.
But the thing is, Steve, there's just no place to put yourself.
I know, so why do you want to stay awake? Why don't you just take something and go to sleep? What's the purpose of, why do you want to stay up?
Well, I don't really. So maybe that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
But I was there. I went. I had this done. I had this done Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Then I went back yesterday, and he took off the mummy bandage. I mean, all you could see were my nose and my eyes.
Uh-huh.
So he cleaned me all up. Then I'm going back Monday, and he's going to pull some of the staples out. Because I actually have metal staples here. Do you see them?
Let me see that fuck. Oh, yeah, wait. Turn around sideways. Hang still a second. Oh, look at that.
Staples here.
Where?
Staples here and staples here.
Yeah.
And then Thursday he's taking all the stitches out.
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
When did he say you'd be fully healed?
In
3
about
months?
6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
Yeah. Where all of the swelling, somebody who knows me will be able to say that all the swelling is down. Somebody who's never met me before would say within 3, 4, 5 months that I'm not swollen.
So you're gonna look. You're not gonna look your finest like you did before. Until the staples, until all the swelling.
Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will.
How soon?
I'm going to look. I'm going to look pretty good as soon as all the swelling goes down.
Which is like
all the
3, 4, 5 months. You're saying?
well, no, the black and blue will be gone in about a month and a half. Because I'm already starting to turn yellow.
What's that mean?
Well, I'm blue, I'm black, I'm purple. I'm going to go green, I'm going to go yellow. I would say within 2 months I will be very presentable. Where nobody will have an idea. And then people who don't know me will say that I'm fine in 4 to 5 months maybe. And then people who know me know that I'll be back to normal in 6, 8 months.
So in 2 months, someone that meets you for the first time will not notice anything.
I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
I'm glad we got pictures ahead of time.
Yeah. Now, what he's going to do, since I had so much work at one time, he's making up a big collage, and where he's got all these pictures on his wall, he's going to make up a big collage with me and have it as his main focus room, or main focus as to what can be done.
Is he paying you for the use of the pictures, or is that part of your agreement for the price he gave you?
Because remember, he gave me the hell of a price by doing this prior to the holidays. So since it didn't work out because of what happened on the 18th, he's not charging me any extra. And then he's not even charging me for the second anesthesia.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So Mel and I are pretty tight when it comes to that.
How old of a Japanese man is he?
Mel is 55, 56. And, you know, it's a funny thing. This is funny. I'm sitting in Sawgrass Thursday. Tuesday. And I went over there with Diane, and she likes to shop. To her, being a woman is shopping, browsing. Bullshit, not me. I go in, I get what I want to get, and walk out. So I'm sitting there, and some woman comes over and sits next to me. This is crazy. She said, "You're very pretty." I'm very pretty. This is amazing. I'm planning on going in for cosmetic surgery the next day, and this woman's telling me I'm very pretty. I mean, I had to tell her this.
You told her you were going in for cosmetic surgery?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because did you ever hear Steven Spielberg just made a document on the last days? Did you ever hear that? He is using her plus a lot of other, because she's a Holocaust survivor from Hungary.
Who?
This woman, this Eileen.
The one
I have her name. The one that started talking to me.
Oh.
So she's going to England the end of this month because Steven Spielberg is being
Knighted.
Knighted by the Queen. So he's having all of the people that he interviewed go over there with him. To make a long story short, when she comes back, she was going to Costa Rica to have this work done. When she comes back, I spoke so highly of Melvin Propus that we're going to get together, and I'm going to introduce her to Melvin Propus. And he is very interested in meeting with her because he took his, I believe, internship in Jerusalem, and he went to yeshiva in New York. I didn't know all this until recently.
So she wants to get plastic surgery?
She wants to get plastic surgery.
She must be at least 80.
She's 77 years old, and the woman looks fabulous. She looks better than I do.
So she was talking to you and made you a compliment. That was nice.
Yeah, this is the nuts. She sat down, and she said, "You're very pretty." I'm very pretty. I'm going in for surgery the next day, and she says, "I'm very pretty." So, really, life is stranger than fiction. As I always told you. Life is stranger than fiction.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So, I just don't know what to do with myself. There's no hook I can hang my hat on. There's no freezer I can jump into.
You never needed the freezer, did you? Did you use the peas?
The what?
The peas or the carrots for your eyes?
Would you believe that with everything else that was going on with the not being able to urinate, and that scared the living hell out of me so much, I didn't use the peas that much.
Is it too late to use them now?
Oh, it's never too late, but the swelling, whatever I do now, the swelling is just going to take its time, and when it goes
Well,
down,
isn't it recommended for you to do your?
the first 24 hours is the
Oh.
most important.
All right.
But I don't know whether I ache here first, or I ache here, or I ache here, or I ache here, or I ache here, or I ache here. My God.
Well, the most
And
important
I'm
thing
glad
is.
I don't want to eat because I can't open
Mhm.
my mouth
Oh.
more than this.
Just drink. Drink water.
This is the greatest thing I ever picked up. Oh, it's the greatest thing I ever picked up.
What is that? Is that a picture of?
I don't know, some funny looking fool. Right now, this thing is funnier looking than I am.
Is that a Planter's Peanut, man?
I don't know, some kind of little spaceman, I
Where'd you
guess.
get
I
it?
don't know. I picked this up in upstate New York, upstate Florida when we were at a women's convention.
Oh. Well, I guess we'll end our conversation today. Let you rest, and we'll pick it up
Rest.
next couple days.
Oi, Steve, that's all I've been doing.
But you want to try to fall asleep. Watch a boring TV. You want a video put in? You can watch a boring video. That's a great way to put
Can't
yourself.
watch. Even with this crazy thing I hooked up.
You need glasses to watch TV?
Yeah, yeah. Because I won't be able to have glasses on my nose for 6 weeks. That I can get by with because I've got my trusted magnifying glass.
You know what? You're going to say it's all worth it.
Oh, but my God.